Good evening, everybody, and welcome. It is a very rare evening and Tuesday night stream.
Happy New Year!
Penguin forgot she will be on camera.
Hi!
But how are you doing, Barty? How are you doing, Rhett? Happy New Year's to you, Barty. Rhett, Happy New Year's Eve. You're cheating. We just had a meal out, so need to burn it off. I had planned on streaming earlier, but I wanted to fix Penguin's PC, because if you didn't watch her stream the other day, her computer had a shorting issue. So I wanted to spend some time so that Penguin could use her PC correctly, without having to worry about it shorting by cats running by it. Very sleepy, would make sense, Barty, considering it's 3 a.m. Crazy person. How is the next year? Oh, you didn't see her stream on Sunday. Penguin actually streamed gaming on Sunday.
Yeah,
In a rare occasion.
Spirit Fair is done.
It's the same as the previous. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Penguin finished Spirit Fair and started Infinity Nikki. And the stream basically died because Nyx decided to visit the PC. So I had to do a bunch of reworking and spent about an hour reorganizing her PC so it won't short. Yeah, exactly.
We were joking, that one used to be...
We've decided we need to relabel that it's now Black Cat Destruction. Because we have 2 voids. Or Void Destruction works too. I like Void Destruction. So, yeah, he didn't mean to. He just kind of, worked his way under the computer, and by proxy, shorted it. So, thankfully, everything still functions. But, wasn't good. So, I got a new part in today to add to it to help fix it, and then just kind of reorganized. So it's not in a such cat-prone location. Basically, we hadn't worried about it much recently because Penguin hadn't streamed in a little bit, so... It is very late for you to be up, Dad. How are you? Thank you for the resub. And much to everybody's dismay, I'm sure, I have changed the colors of the room lights now. They are no longer Christmas themed. You got like 2 streams with them like that, so. Actually, for anybody who hasn't seen it, I did do a race Sunday night. While Penguin was streaming. I didn't know if I was going to. But I did record, just without mic, so if anybody wants to watch. It went better than I expected. And Rhett, there's new emotes. And believe it or not, Barty, it is not actually back to normal. I tweaked them slightly. Although I might need to tweak them a little bit more. There you go. Enjoy the holiday emotes for probably 1 more day. I'll probably remove them. Oh, no Christmas lights. Well, I didn't have any actual Christmas lights. I just had them in Christmas colors. I just changed them to red and green. I didn't go all out this year. I was lazy. I had a kitten to attend to. I would expect no less, Fret. Bad enough, rude. No, I realized I had them in K for K color for like 2.5 years. So, I realized I should probably finally change it up a little bit. So, it's kind of more like synthwave colors for the moment. Not guaranteed to stay. K for K is good, but I like a little bit more change than changing them once every 2.5 years. It's not my style to leave them that long. So, and also, I had set them up once when we first moved in and never tweaked them. And I never really was super happy with them because there was too much like white light in it. So you weren't getting as much of the color. And I'm like, if we invested in the color lights, I want to use them. So, I mean, technically, you could argue K for K is my style, but I would argue against it. So yeah, just for reference, I am doing coast to coast. Figure it's just a good route badge to get done while I'm here. It's one of the few I don't have. And you'll notice, actually you won't, because you can't see the map. I have to do stupid Jarvis Hill again. Yeah, I lay no claim to K for K anymore. It's just a community thing. I've created a monster. I'm not even in control of the monster anymore. It's grown out of my control. Yeah, not with you around, Rhett. Oh, God. Have a good one, Barty. I think you've earned a rest for a while. You went pretty hard on Festive 500 this year. I'm jealous. I kind of wanted to this year, and again, yet again, I got sick. Which I'm not 100% right now, which is kind of why I'm going a little bit easier. Zone 2. Being responsible so Penguin doesn't slap me. But every time, like, I think for like 4 years now, I've wanted to do Festive 500. And I get sick every year. It's so frustrating. Oh, well. It is what it is. Yeah, so if you'd like to watch a race that I did not stream, it is on YouTube. I did record it to upload. And it went better than I expected. I will not lie, if you watch, I was definitely suffering. I will give you a hint. I was probably at 180 to 185 BPM for the majority of the race, and I finished at 201. As confirmed by 2 different metrics. Thanks, Bullet. So, it's worth a watch. It was flat as fast, so it's the first race of, technically, first race of the 2025 series, but I did it in 2024 because they started it early, which is weird. So it was Tempest Fugit. I'm happy with it, though. I can't complain. I can definitely say I gave pretty much everything. I mean, be concerned if I didn't give everything and I ended it with a 201 BPM heart rate. Be really confused. Slightly concerned. As for next ride, probably will not ride tomorrow because it's New Year's. Penguin and I have some plans to kind of work on stuff. So next stream may be Thursday. Doc! Welcome. Good evening, everybody. I know Doc was pre-gaming. How are you, Smith? Fair warning, I am not going crazy today. Kind of chilling because I'm recovering from a sickness.
Hello there.
Happy New Year's, Doc. Oh. I was very confused. I thought my screen flickered, but I realized it was an animation. So, I was talking about how I'm not racing today, but I have a race up on my YouTube from Sunday that I did when Penguin was streaming. So it is music, no mic, just suffering, and a very finicky heart rate monitor that for the longest time said I was at like 100 BPM, which I assure you was not correct. So it was pretty good. It was good. I don't want to spoil it for anybody that wants to watch, but it's worth watching. Even if you just skip to the last, like, 3 to 5K, because it is Tempest Fugit. I'll spoil, nobody gets away. It's also Tempest Fugit. Of course, nobody gets away. But, seriously, thank you for the raid, Doc. I hope you enjoyed your pregame. At least that's what I thought I saw your title was. I was joking that we went out to eat, so I need to burn off something. Make myself feel slightly better. Also, I haven't streamed in a little while and I feel bad, so I want to say hi to everybody. I do, like, it's horrible. I do feel bad when I don't stream for a while. I do enjoy sitting here chatting. Rice, Happy New Year. Who's door dashing you the cake? Being a good channel. Being a good channel. Being a good channel. Penguin knows where I'm going with this. Should I? Should I? Howdy, I got cake for you. It's New Year's Eve. I will. Are you saying my butt's a lie? Wow, that's rude on so many levels.
Not lie.
I feel so assaulted. The good thing is in Lycra it makes such good sound too. For what it's worth, it did sting, so it was a good one. Early happy birthday to you, though. I regret nothing. Thank you for gifting us up to Hardy Rat. I'm sorry, I don't have a cake emote to go with the cake, but... Oh, it's good. Thankfully, I have tomorrow off because job has been chaos, and I'm sick of it. That one might stay. Can't let you have holiday emotes year-round. That's wrong. Then they're not special. I don't blame you. Smart. You don't have a like a giraffe tail for a stamp? Come on now, Rice, you're slacking. I'm not even gonna lie. You can ask Penguin. The amount of times we were in Japan and I saw something, I'd be like, Rice would be in heaven.
Oh, yeah.
They love their stationery in Japan.
Uh-huh.
The amount of like tens of thousands of yen for different pens and pencils.
Hello there.
Ah, Spoon, thank you for the follow. Oh, and Japan knows how to do it. I was so sad that we weren't there for like Design Festa or something. Because, well, actually, I'm not sad. We would have gone broke. I've seen enough videos of people going to Design Festa. Rice! Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. But yeah, there were so many things that I'm like, oh, and you can ask Rhett as well. I teased Rhett by sending her pictures of things that she would have wished for. I was a little mean to poor Rhett. We went into an aisle of an anime store that was just like an entire aisle of licorice recoil. And I sent a picture. And I'm like, huh. Nikaya, what is that? I am not familiar. Ah, okay. I did not get any stationery, I will say. Penguin nearly did a couple of times. Stationery. You're getting so many other things before you get a season 2. Oh, God. I will say, when we came home, our suitcases were maxed. Oh, yeah, Hardy, I feel that. I got super sick after I came back from Japan. I was better for like a month, and I'm like, why? I've been sick for like 2 weeks again. I feel that. It sucks when you can't catch a break. And it's like, because your immune system was down, you're just getting hit again. And it's also that time of year where there's so many different things going around that it's so difficult to get away from it. There's pretty much no winning. But that's why I'm riding right now is, I don't know. Oh, God. Yeah, so you coach at a cesspool, basically. A petri dish is probably the better term. You coach at a petri dish. I wish you luck with that. Penguin brings it home all the time for me. I'm happy my zone 2 bar is actually my largest. Rice is about to go broke. I mean, 3K at that, like, once you get over 1,000, it doesn't really matter. It's just bad. Sickness just kind of careens through that like wildfire. You're just kind of doomed. What? Yeah, I didn't go to a massive school. I think my graduating class was like 230. Something like that. My entire school was probably less than 1,000. And it served like 5 towns. So if you wanted to go to a middle school or high school and anywhere in the area. Was there more around you though, Rice? Because like my school, it was the only high school within a fair distance that was reasonable to like commute to for somebody young. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Mine was the only reason I even had that many where I was is it was literally the only school for 5 towns. Ah, okay. Pretty good chill route to relax on. Until I get to Jarvis, then I'll be upset. That I can pretty much promise. Does seem that I'm not like really agitating my sickness, so that's good. I do know I went way too deep on Sunday, which is why I didn't ride yesterday. Poor choices. It is what it is, though. Regret nothing. Oh my God. That's insane. Ours might have been 1/8 of that? Maybe a bit more, because each town had its own elementary school, I think. So. But my elementary school was definitely only a couple hundred. It was not that large. I think the town I grew up in was a population of like 4,000 total. It was not much. That's such a random statement. I love it though. Clams and mussels are very good. Used to have them all the time when I was on the East Coast. Jeez. Yeah, see, I'm happy that mine was smaller. I was actually able to know a fair amount of people in my class. I feel with a class that, or with a, like a school that size. Yeah, see, for me, there's some that are too small, and there's some that are too big. Yeah. So there's definitely a balance. I've seen schools that are too small, where it's almost awkward with how few people there are. Oh, it's New Year's hat time. Forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me, random person. There it is. Completely forgot. Wow. I mean, that is a pretty small graduating class. That's where it's like, I think that's too small for me. I want some level of anonymity, but not to the point where I am literally anonymous. Yeah, gotta get the hat. It's only on here for like a day or two. Oh god, yeah, that's too small, Rice. Somehow that doesn't surprise me. Turner, are you debating if you're done? He's like, I hate it when we're down here. Did you hit the person that hit you with the draw 4? Oh yeah, that's what's rough, right? That type of school sucks. Fair, Hardy. No worries, Rice. Have a good one. Happy New Year's. Enjoy the cooking. I am jealous of the dishes. Headed over Volcano, I believe. And then Jarvis. See, there's good correction to be had with language. If I don't get any food, then no. That's not how that works. Hardy. Quite the sentence. You too, Rice. I can tell you it's not that bad, Hardy. Trust me. It's only as bad as you tell yourself it is. Is that what you call my bike? That's rude. I'm curious, Penguin, does my title still say that I'm racing? No? Okay, good. 'Cause it was struggling for a while. I mean, don't compare yourself to the past. Okay, good, right. Because I had it set, and then because I use Restream, it overwrite the title when I went live. And I'm like, oh boy. I don't want people coming in here think I'm racing. Especially not break fast crits and grits. No. Not a chance in hell right now. It's well used, Hardy. Well used. Either that or it wants to get away from me. Oh, yeah. Basically the 3-race, tiny race series in a sense. Yeah, I saw them during, I think they were during the weekdays, weren't they? Or were they on Saturday after the tiny races? I'm trying to remember when I saw them. Oh, interesting. I thought they were only 3, because it was Snap, Crackle, and Pop. I never actually did them. that is true. I forgot it was only the segment. Yeah, I almost feel like the better way to do 23rd is, yeah, you're going to be toasty, but go hard up Libby and then use the downhill in a 23rd. So I guess you can chill on the top, but if you rip the downhill really hard from Libby, you can get a really monster kick into 23rd. So one of the few places that I'll ever attack in a race is that combo. Yeah, if I have an aero power up, I think I've hit like 70 plus kilometers an hour going into the foot of 23rd. Granted, almost every time I blow up, but that's also because I've been racing up to that point. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Except, then I smash 700 watts for 10 seconds and explode halfway up. That was my strategy. And hopefully limp over the top to stay with the group. That's usually how it goes for me. I don't know if I have that in me. See, I barely ever have the ability to attack because my skill set lies in just like hanging on and then having energy right at the end. I rarely have more than that. That person's in the waterfall. I'm proud of you, Rat. Penguin, I think all the donut shops are closed. Yeah, that's the big thing is right now, like, I'll have a good finish, but I am suffering the entire way through. And it's not like, I very rarely am like, yeah, I could attack right now. It was for a noble cause. Oh yeah, no, that's smart, Hardy. Sag climbing is smart. That is one of the things that I always tell people. If you're not confident as a climber, you better start the climb near the front. Donut ATMs? Okay. See, that was one of the major things about Japan. They had a machine for everything. I think they even had pizza vending machines. It's crazy. Granted, their convenience stores were pretty much always open and always had something, too. I missed that. I mean, that's still pretty good. Yeah, that sounds like it. Penguin, are we going somewhere after stream? Penguin's in a moral conundrum. It's commitment. Penguin's allergic to sugar. That's unfortunate. For those who didn't hear it, because the mic's probably not picking up. Penguin sneezed halfway across the room. Oh, you could hear her? That's impressive. She must have sneezed loud enough to take down the house. That's funny. Penguin, I've always told you were loud. She doesn't always believe me. That's so mean. Oh yeah, did we ever tell you guys the story of how I made somebody laugh so hard in Japan from a sneeze? One of the more embarrassing moments of my life. Penguin can probably tell it best, but if she wants to tell it in text. Oh, is she gonna come tell it in person?
That way.
Penguin will come tell you the story.
I'm coming.
I'm slow. I'm slow.
Give
Yeah,
me
no.
a feather at the arch.
No, it was really funny though. What's in my pocket? Ooh, I found ginger. That's exciting.
Squirrel.
Oh god, 6 minutes?
You're talking
Ah!
to somebody with the most extreme case of ADHD.
But no, basically we were walking around and doing a palace tour. We were going through, and this was around the time of, you know, not feeling well, also no sunglasses.
This was Kyoto, right?
Yeah, it was in Kyoto. No sunglasses, so susceptible to the sun. And General, he just has a sneezing attack. And for me, I was playing and saying bless you after every single time. So he'd sneeze, I go, bless you. He'd sneeze again, bless you. Sneeze again, bless you. And we turned the corner, and this woman was there, and she looked like one of the volunteers of giving information to people.
She was the ground staff, basically.
And she saw us, and she goes, bless you! And she like bent over, just like double laughing. And like, she had the time of her life. And it was one of those things of, well, I guess whenever we've seen anyone sneeze, we never hear them say anything.
We also never heard them sneeze except for like once in the 2 weeks we were there.
So she thought it was the funniest thing ever. And General's like, was it that funny? And I'm like, I don't know, but we just made her day. Like, she was doubled over, laughing, saying, bless you! Bless you! It was amazing. And I was like, cool, I'm glad we made someone's day.
So embarrassing. Yeah, and after that I'm like, you know, I don't think I've ever heard a Japanese person sneeze. It was like the revelation of our trip. And it's also the same reason they don't wear sunglasses. They're nowhere near as susceptible to the sun as we are. It's one of those major revelations. And I looked it up, and apparently it's because dark eye color just makes it so you don't have the same reaction. It's a rare occasion that she keeps it that concise. But yeah, we paid attention after that for the rest of the trip. And I think we heard one person sneeze in the entire trip. I'm like, oh boy. So yeah, I've never had somebody have a knee slapping laughter based on my sneeze. Have fun, Hardy. Ouch. I think this is the last route badge with this stupid KOM. I'm so done with this KOM. I hate it. What? See, Tempest 2 gets too boring for me. I like punchy courses. Like, I do like the Scotland courses, they're just hard. And I have a love-hate relationship with New York. Because it's rough, but I usually do well. See, that's like 70% of my repertoire is racing. Fair, Hardy, you are a track person for the most part. Oh, that's so ridiculous, right? That's frustrating. Oh, that would kill me inside, Hardy. I can't even, like... I can't do 1 mile without that. Pretty much legitimately. Why are we climbing and I don't have the gauge anymore? Ah, see, I very rarely do any bike path riding. If I'm gonna do that, I'll stay indoors. Almost done for this stupid KOM for the last time in a while. Very much reminds me of the climb on Spirit Forest. I don't like it. Oh, God. I've done this climb like 16 times now, I think. Once I did it 10 times in a row. That sucked. Oh, God. I'm not gonna have a choice. I feel like that'll be in my future regardless. Exactly. Exactly my point. I feel like I'm being gaslit. Oh. Oh. I'm glad to be done with that KOM. I truly do not think there's any more routes with it in it. At least that I haven't completed. I think this will put me at like 69 routes done in Watopia. I think. It'll be close to that if not. I'll almost be done again. I'm glad I finished all the routes before they added new ones. But I'm back to not having finished them all again. I think I still have one in Richmond, and then a couple in Watopia. One of them involving the Alp, one of them involving Radio Tower, I believe. Did pretty good with my zone 2. Kept it the most used, which is good. Zone 1 and zone 2 are the majority. Probably 3/4. I know it's a rare thing for me, so I'm legitimately proud of myself. I usually do a pretty good job, or pretty bad job of that. Yay! Route badge. So does this just keep you on Jarvis now? You don't go do that route again? That's weird. Why is that? That doesn't make any sense. I'm very confused by that. Yeah, it's okay. Let's see. Let's go take a look. I'm curious. I think there's only a couple left. Yep. Cool. I'm getting there. All right. Routes. Route completion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 left. Accelerate to Elevate has the Alp Zwift in it. Mayan Mash, I think it's just the Epic. Yeah. Oof. Oh, that's unpleasant. It's a party, I think, is just the Mayan climbs. Oh no, it goes through Titan's Grove. And then it goes up, it's a climb. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Huh. It's not as bad as I thought it. Navigate, I think. Yeah. Oh, I realize you guys can't see the map. Sorry. And Power to the Tower is lots of epic and lots of pain. And I think it ends on the radio tower. It's miserable and I don't ever want to do it. I don't want to do that. But that is pretty much good for me. No. Nope. Disagree. It's a good short and sweet stream that gets some writing in, and I get to chat with chat before the new year. Appreciate you all for joining. Hopefully you had fun. I will probably be back on Thursday. I'm going to enjoy the new year without doing too much, I think. But yeah, appreciate all of you. And looking forward to next year. Hopefully I'll finish. No, I won't finish all these next year. Who am I lying? I don't want to. I just said I don't want to do some of these, so why would I say that I'm going to finish them next year? No, I don't want to. Two of them are 5 out of 5, and one of them's a 4 out of 5. I don't want to. But thank you all for joining. Hopefully you have a good end of your year, if it's not next year for you, and I will see you next time. Bye. And happy.